presentation, I'm going to talk about the evidence of humans and Neanderthals interbreeding. Now, bear in mind, I will pronounce some names and words wrong, but so bear with me and I'll try my best. Introduction. Neanderthals are an extinct species or subspecies of Arctic humans indigenous Homo who lived within Eurasia from circa 400,000 until 40,000 years ago. Humans are the only extended members of the subtribe Hominid, together with chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans, and they are part of the family Hominid. There is a wide speculation that early humans and Neanderthals interbreed with each other over 40 to 100,000 years ago before Neanderthals went extinct. According to an article from sciencemagazine.org, humans mated with Neanderthals much earlier and more frequently than thought. Last updated February 17, 2016, they stated as some of the first bands of modern humans moved out of Africa. They met and mated with Neanderthals about 100,000 years ago. Perhaps the fertile Nile Valley along the coastal hills of the Middle East, or in once verdant Arabian Peninsula. This pushes back the earliest encounter between the two groups by tens of thousands of years and suggests that our ancestors were shaped in significant ways by swapping genes with other types of humans. Moreover, they went on to mention that these early modern humans only just died out, and they are not among the ancestors of living people, but a small bit of their DNA survived in the tomb bone of Neanderthal women who lived more than 50,000 years ago in the Denisovo cave in the Altai Mountains of Siberia, Russia. A new analysis of her ancient genome has found that the so-called Alea Neanderthal inherited DNA from modern humans from Africa, including a gene that may have been involved in the speech. In addition, another strong case for the claim that Neanderthals and humans interbreeded with each other is that most modern humans today have little Neanderthal DNA in them. As mentioned from the article from nationalgeographic.com, Neanderthals, humans interbreeded, first solid DNA evidence, last update on May 8, 2010. A new DNA study found most humans have little Neanderthal in them, at least 1 to 4% of a person's genetic makeup. They explained that the study uncovered the first solid genetic evidence that modern humans, or Homo sapiens, interbreeded with Neanderthal neighbors who mysteriously died about 30,000 years ago. What's more interesting that the lead study author, Ed Green of the University of California, Santa Cruz, said in a prepared statement, "We can only say that in all probability there was a gene flow from Neanderthals to modern humans." Additionally, the article goes on to say that Neanderthals, the study team says, probably mixed with early Homo sapiens just after they left Africa, but before Homo sapiens split into different ethnic groups and scattered around the globe. The first opportunity of interbreeding probably occurred about 60,000 years ago in the Middle Eastern religions adjacent to Africa, where archaeologists' evidence shows the two species overlapped for a time, the team says. This better helps me understand how most humans from different ethnic backgrounds, besides Europeans, have Neanderthal DNA in them, and how is this possible? Now this is a photo of a modern human. Oops, sorry. Let's go back to that. Sorry. It goes modern human and Neanderthal woman. Now, in order to fully make the claim that Neanderthals and humans did in fact interbreed with each other, we must examine any fossil evidence that suggests that Neanderthals and humans did interbreed with each other. According to an article from Science and Humans, Neanderthals likely interbreed in the Middle East. Researchers from Hebrew University of Jerusalem entered an 80-mile-long cave called Israel's Manial Cave to look at, and they quickly discovered that past human skulls sitting on the ledge on one side of the chair. Beginning in 2010, a team led by Tel Aviv University anthropologists Israel Hura and other scientists have excavated the cave, uncovering stones and archives from several different prehistoric periods. The new study from Israel's Manial Cave provides missing fossil evidence that modern humans were indeed in the right place at the right time to make Neanderthals. The cave, located just 40 kilometers north of other sites where both Neanderthals and early modern human skeletons have been found, and was discovered in 2008 during construction work in here when a bulldozer shaped off its roof. The article goes on to explain that the Manial is the first and only human circularly dated to 50 to 60,000 years ago outside the African continent. Horowski says that means the Middle East was most likely the place for a love affair between modern humans and Neanderthals. Other experts agree this is an exciting find, and it certainly fills on the crucial temporary and geographic gap in the human fossil record, says Katrina Harvey, a paleontologist at the University of Tulane, Germany. This is something we did not have fossil evidence for earlier. The finding provides further evidence that human and Neanderthal interbreed did occur, as fossil evidence suggests. Now that we know that humans and Neanderthals did interbreed with each other, we can now further provide some insights of what Neanderthal genes may have contributed to human populations. An article from npt.org, Neanderthal genes help shape how modern humans look. Last updated on October 5, 2006, they stated that DNA from our short, stockier cousin may be influencing skin tone, ease of tanning, eye color, and patterns of those present of the Europeans, according to a study from Max Planck Institute of Evolutionary Anthropology, published Thursday in the American Journal of Human Genetics. This is due to scientists' estimate that more than a few Homo sapiens ran into Neanderthals 10,000 of years ago in Eurasia. They liked each other well enough to mate, and now Neanderthal DNA thought to make up about 1%, 3% of the genetic code of most people who aren't indigenous Africans. African people have little Neanderthal DNA because their ancestors didn't make the trip through Eurasia, scientists think. They also went on to explain that computational biologist Michael Danielman, the lead author of the latest paper looking at the Neanderthal DNA that persists in modern humans, says that he wondered, well, does it do anything? He and his colleagues looked for associations between Neanderthals and DNA appearances of behavioral traits.